Nigeria is set to have an estimated deficit record of 17 million housing units, and Africa's need for affordable housing is 400 million units, according to reports by the African Union for Housing Finance. It is for this reason that the union convened its annual conference in Nigeria. In a keynote address at the event, the head of Public-Private Partnership Directorate of the Federal Ministry of Power, Works and Housing advises heads of African governments to tackle the challenge headlong.
I wish to state here that much discussion has been held on the housing deficit. There's therefore need to change the story to begin to discuss the housing opportunities. Regardless of issues facing the sector, real estate projects are increasingly being launched and completed in Nigeria. It is on this note that I call on all stakeholders, especially members of the African Union for Housing Finance here present, to join hands with the federal government towards the realization of its objective in providing affordable housing to the people.
Although there is no one-size-fits-all solution to the continent's affordable housing crisis, a board member of the African Union for Housing Finance expresses concerns about the challenge of affordable housing.
The challenge is that about 96 million of urban households are described as being financially overstretched. Some 235 million urban households live in accommodation that is described as really substandard.
The director of other financial institutions of the Central Bank of Nigeria informs participants of the opportunities in the housing sector.
The housing market represents a huge potential for growth in Africa.
The 32nd annual conference of the African Union for Housing Finance, which attracts participants from across Africa, is aimed at finding solutions to Africa's housing problems and stimulating the continent's economy.